CJ, you get the sense that the home field advantage in the Egg Bowl has really kind of become more important in recent years?
I really wouldn't say that. I think a lot had to do with it just the game plan and going in and executing the game plan. But if you look, the numbers, it shows the last couple of home teams have won it. So you can bet that this year we'll bring an extra edge to that game and try to win it.
What kind of lift did y'all get by just having your fans behind you last year? I know y'all, that was after the Treadwell injury and some other things.
It means a lot, you know, just playing at home, no matter, regardless of the opponent, just being able to have the fans rally behind you every time you do something good is always a positive.
CJ, experts say you guys have one of the most talented teams and depth at certain positions. What's it like being there with having that much talent around you guys?
It's good to play around talent and to have talent around you, to have talent pushing you. I think what a lot of people, with a lot of teams, is that when you have the quality of talent, it also raises the level of play for the competitors and the guys who are out on the field, because they have to compete at another higher level than what they've been competing to beat out the guy behind them. So it's always important to have a lot of talent, to have guys pushing guys. And right now we got a lot of great players that's pushing other players to be better at their spots, or they could lose their job.
What are realistic expectations for this team?
A national championship. I said earlier, this is the first time since Coach Freeze has been here that he's addressed the whole team as a whole about winning a national championship. So I think that he feels like we have the depth and we have the talent and the players to win that championship.
How did he address it? What did he say?
During the team meeting, he just told us that if we all stay together and we stay healthy and we continue to make the right decisions and protect the team, that we'd have a chance to win the national championship.
Is it surprising to you that you guys have been picked 5th in the media poll here?
Not really. I don't really care where they pick us or where they put us. I just know that when you put the ball down, it's time to play, we're going to be ready.
CJ, what's your stance on the Mississippi state flag and having the Confederate symbol on that state flag? How do you feel about it?
Well, I think that our university has clearly made a stand on where they stand on the flag. But for me personally, growing up in Philadelphia, Mississippi, where in the past there's been a lot of racism, particularly in the 80s and the early 90s, I really feel like it should come down, because although it represents some people's history, you know, there's still a lot of people out there who's kind of use the symbol to show hatred and ill will toward other people. So I think that once it starts threatening or making other people feel threatened by the symbol, then it should just come down.
Have you always felt that way? I mean, even before some of these recent events and the shootings and stuff. I mean, have you always felt like it should?
I've always felt like that the flag shouldn't be flown, but you know, that's really something that I can't control, so it's something that I don't worry about. But yeah, I have felt that way.
What about the Rebels nickname? Any thoughts on that?
You know, I don't really give in too much to a nickname to that, because again, like I said, at a point in time, the flag did represent something other than what it represents now. Is to where when you use the term Rebels, you're talking about just a mascot for our football team and for our university, which is something that means totally different.
CJ, you've had a whole spring, I guess, now as back at linebacker. I mean, how comfortable are you now heading into your final year?
I'm getting pretty comfortable. You know, it's just a matter of going out every day, make sure you're getting the reps to be the best that you can be, and continue to grow, and just don't make the same mistakes twice.
What do you think the defense maybe learned from the TCU game?
I think we learned a lot. I was telling people earlier, that was a really, really good football team. We made a lot of mistakes, and you really can't use that as an excuse. But they're a really, really good football team, and I think they'll be really good again this year.
How much does that drive you guys this year, the way last season ended?
Oh, a lot. We've talked about not only just last season, but the year before, how we didn't finish. And that's been a problem for us the last 2 years, not being able to finish. So we made that a focal point going into the offseason, that we're going to try to finish, and that's what we've been working hard for.
What are the specific issues you feel like the reasons you guys weren't able to finish?
I think it's a lot of things, as far as, you know, fatigue, injuries. There's a multitude of things that just sometimes you just don't get the lucky bounce. The ball just doesn't go your way. But you know, it's just a matter of just staying at it, just staying within the grind. Just keep at it.
Did you guys feel deflated after Juan's injury?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That took a lot out of us. Given that everything that game stood for at that time, and everything that we were working for, and to lose a player, lose any player would hurt definitely, but to lose a guy like Quan, that was something that was hard for us to bounce back from.
CJ, with the bowl loss, is it something you dwell on at all, or you try to flush it quickly and say it's an off-season, get ready for a new season?
Well, I mean, you can't really generalize it as to a bowl game. You have to kind of talk about the way that we lost the game. I think if it was a 7-point loss, I don't think it would have been as big of an emphasis as it is on it now. I think with the fact that we didn't play our best, and it was on the national stage, and we kind of felt embarrassed by it, I think that motivated a lot of us to some.
CJ, this senior class, and as talented of a junior class as you guys have, that a lot of those guys probably won't be back next year. Do you feel like this is the year you guys need to break through? And I mean, you feel like this is y'all's year?
Oh, absolutely. I feel like that we have enough depth and talent at all positions for us to compete for a national championship.
How healthy is Laramie?
He's getting there. He looks really, really good, along with Laquan and Denzel. All three of them look great. And we're excited that they're going to be able to help us this coming season.
Off-season stuff with him, is that off-the-field stuff, is that a distraction for you guys?
Right now, Coach Freeze really doesn't talk to us about that kind of stuff, but we support him right now, and really don't make too much light into the situation that is going on with him right now, and we're planning on having him come this season.